Bro, yesterday I told you syllabus, no?
Correct, syllabus.
On that syllabus, one point I missed.
Hmm.
After this identifier,
Hmm.
I will teach input-output statement.
Hmm.
I mean, how to take input from user and how to take output, give output to the user. There are many ways are there.
Hmm.
That all ways we'll discuss here. Okay, so today just some basics will cover all these data types only. One by one. So what today's agenda will be fundamentals. That's it. My writing is very bad.
You are writing in the pen or mouse?
Pen only.
Okay.
Sometimes, no, even I will not understand what I have written. Okay. Okay. So in data types, like I already mentioned, no, this integer, float, boolean, string. Then these are special data types in the Python list, dictionary, set, tuple. Range actually no need to study. We will directly use it and you will understand what is this range. But technically range is a kind of data type.
Oh.
So we'll start with integer. What is integer? See that integer, no. For example, in our daily life, we'll like in the language we'll talk about letters, no, A, B, C, and all. And then for some buying purpose and all, we need numbers also 1, 2, 3, and all.
Correct.
Same way in Python also there is something called integer. It deals with the numbers only. Okay, and what kind of numbers? Numbers can be anything, like our normal numbering, no, 1, 2, 3, the decimal. That is 0 to 9. In fact, binary, 0 and 1, that also comes under integer only.
Okay.
Okay. So after decimal binary, there is something called octal. You know this one, right? In my digital what is it? Digital electronics, we have seen number system, no? And then hexadecimal. Hexadecimal will go from I think 0 to 9, then A to F. How is my voice now?
Binary, octagon, hexadecimal. Yeah, I know this 0 to F.
My voice is clear now?
Yeah, coming.
Okay. If it is breaking, then let me know in between. Okay.
Yeah.
Octal is from 0 to 8, right? 0 to 7.
0 to 7.
Okay. So this all comes under integer only. Okay.
Okay.
So this is one of the data types. And then other data type is float.
Okay.
Float is like only decimal it will take. Okay. Other binary, octal, hexadecimal will not come here. Only decimal, and that too when point is there, like 1.1, 2.1, 2.4. That point should be there. Okay.
Decimal.
Yeah. So then it will become float.
Okay.
Without this decimal, I mean without this dot
Yeah,
point, it will
everything
become
is.
integer only.
Okay.
Like 1, 2, 3. This is integer, and this is a float.
Okay.
Okay. After that, Boolean is there. See, Boolean is nothing but true and false. That's it. Okay. Depending on some condition. For example, one coffee is there. Okay. I am telling is the coffee is hot. So what you will tell, yes or no, correct?
Correct.
So in Python we don't say yes or no, we say true or false.
Okay.
I mean your statement is true. If I will tell this coffee is hot, okay. So if it is hot, so you will say yeah, statement is true.
Okay.
Okay. If it is, I will say it is raining. Okay. If it is not raining, so you will say no, but in Python you will say false.
Okay.
Okay, so this will come when the conditions are there.
Boolean.
Yeah, when we will do examples, then that time you will understand. For example, a equals to 10.
Yeah.
b equals to 20. And I'm asking a is less than 20. This is condition, right?
Correct.
So this is like true.
Mm.
Okay, so where we'll use this one? If a, later on I will tell you what is this if else. So that time you will understand. Just I'm giving some small overview like this. If a less than b, so this is the condition. If this condition is true, then below statement will execute.
Okay.
That is what. If it is not true, if it is false, then this condition will not execute. Future will see. As of now, you just understand. Like depending on some condition, like it will interpret as true or false. That is called Boolean.
Okay.
I'm just giving you some overview of all the data types now.
Yeah.
And we'll study everything in detail later.
This is all commanded data types, huh?
Yeah, these are all data types. Okay. The string is like simply in our daily life. What is that? Lalit, Guna, market, like that. So that some formatting is there, syntax is there. So this string, no, it will come under double quotes.
Okay.
Not only double quotes, inside single quote also it may come. This is also string, double quote also string, triple quotes also string.
Okay.
So whatever is coming inside this quote, no, that is string only.
Okay.
Okay. In fact, if you will see, what is this? Tell me what type of data type it is.
Where? This is integer.
Integer, right? But if I will write down inside this double quotation, no, or whatever single quotation, so this will become string.
String. Okay.
So this is the identity. Like if anything is written inside the quotes, that will become string. Okay, and like that. That is string. So, for example, a equals to Lalit. Okay, and in string, one operation I will tell. For example, if I will write like this, 0. So the moment you will write down a string, no, Lalit. So its positions will be identified by 0 to like sequence same number like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like Python will give that sequencing numbering. Okay.
Okay.
So if I want to fetch second element, this one. Okay. So how I will write a, and inside the square bracket, if I will give this 1, so it will fetch me that second element.
Inside the quote.
Not quote. See, for example, name equals to Lalit. Okay. Like you want to see in the output. Yeah, this thing also I will tell you in detail. So for example, name is that string, right? So if I will print this one, it will show me name. So if I write on the first index, indexing wise you want to see any element. So you have to give this bracket, square bracket. If I will give 0 here, so it will give me first element, 0th element, L. I will give 1, it will give me A. I will give last one. Last one is what? 3, 1, 3, 4, right? Last one is 4, right? It will give me T. Same way, this numbering I told you, know. So same way it will go in reverse also. Okay. But in the reverse it will start from -1, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5.
Okay.
If I will write -1, then tell me what it will give me.
1 second. Yeah. -1, it will give T.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Tell me what it will give -2.
I.
Yeah. If I will give minus 5.
Yeah, L.
Don't worry about all these things. So we will go in very much detail later.
Yeah.
One is there list. Okay. So as I told you know for the string, what is that syntax like identity? Anything inside the code, right? So list is like anything inside this square bracket. And this is a like collection of some data. For example, you have 1 rupee, I have 2 rupee, okay, some other person have 3 rupee, like that. So instead of telling Guna equals to 1, Lalit equals to 2, XYZ equals to 3, instead of that, they are all holding some type of data, right? So why can't I collect this one? So like that is why like list is there which will collect some data instead of keeping it as an individual. You can collect that one. So that collection of data, no, to collect that one. For example, any word is there, Lalit. Okay.
Okay.
What is it? This is a collection of letter, right?
Correct.
If you will add the letters, then it will become word, right?
Correct.
This is a nothing but a collection of letters. Same way, you want to collect some kind of data. So depending on the kind of data, we have some data types we have. So one of the data type is list. Okay. So in the list, what will happen? No, like it can contain any type of data. For example, it can contain integer also 1, 2, 3. Then it can contain naming also, like a string. Okay. Then it can contain Boolean also.
Okay.
Like inside this one, it doesn't have to be homogeneous.
Okay.
Okay. Anything it can hold. For example, string will hold can hold anything. It should be inside syntax is this one. No?
Correct.
Same way, list can hold any data types. In
But it
fact,
should be that.
when I say any data types, it can hold list also inside this one. For example, 1, 2, 3. Then one string is there, and then Boolean is there, and then one list I'm holding.
Inside that.
Yeah. Okay. And then like other data types, for example, dictionary also it can hold. I will tell you what is the dictionary. And you have to finally you have to close like this. So whenever you will see any data, section of data, 1, 2, 3, anything. If you are seeing this square bracket, what it is?
List. Hello, Lalit, your voice is not coming.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is list.
Yeah.
And okay, so some functions I will tell you in the list. One or two I will tell. For example, any list I will create one. This A, B, C, this is string, right? So I have to give this this comma. If I will not give this comma, so it will give that error. Okay.
What after for every data type you have to give comma?
Not for every data type. If it is string, this ABC is string, no? That is what is telling. C is not defined. It is not able to understand what it is.
Okay.
Once I will give this comma, it will understand this is string. I will not give any error. Executing properly. Execute code 0. If it is 0, it means it's executed properly. Okay, and this 5, no? This is integer as of now. If I will give this quotation, it will become string.
Okay.
All this simple thing, you will understand it. And the thing I told you, indexing thing in a string, same thing is applicable in list also. List 1, I will square bracket, if we will mention 0, it will take the first element. Like this. Same way -1, it will give the last element.
See. Okay. Inside the print list of list one of -1. Okay.
Okay, simplify this one. Now you are understanding, right? Understand.
What is that element?
Element like one variable name I have given. Whatever this value will be there, no, it will hold on that element.
Okay.
I will tell you in the identifier. I will tell you.
Yeah.
As of now, you can remember, like for example, 10 is there. I want to give any name to this one, right? The naming I can give like this. This means assignment, and then A. So A will hold this 10 value.
Okay.
Okay, I have given one name Lalit. Who is this Lalit? So I need to give one variable name, right? I will give person 1. So this person 1 is assigned with this value. This is called assignment.
Okay.
So this assignment is done. So future, whenever I am using this variable name, I can see what value it is holding.
Okay.
This will come in the identifier. Tomorrow it will come. Actually, I should have taught identifier first, I think. Equals to 10. And then I will print A. See, this 10 is coming now. They got it now.
Print A is equal to 10. Okay.
Let us say any other element I will take. B equals to A plus 2. So whatever sum it is there, no? It will be assigned to B. My screen is visible to you properly, like you want me to increase the size.
No, I think fine. If you want to increase. Fine enough. Yeah, enough.
The A plus 2 is 12, right? This will be assigned to B. Now I'm taking that B in the output. It will come 12.
Yeah.
Understood this assignment operator?
Yeah.
This will come in the operator also. Okay. Slowly you will understand. Initially, 1 or 2 classes that problem will be there because all the concept simultaneously I cannot teach.
Correct.
Okay, this is called assignment. So, yeah, I was on the list. This thing you understood, right?
Yeah, understood.
Okay. And then one more function I will tell you. Yeah, for example, these data types, no. Mostly data types you cannot change. I mean, once it is defined, you cannot change that.
Okay.
But list, no, this thing you can change. For example, A equals to 10. Now I want to change the value of 10. Okay, so what I will do? A equals to 20. So in the memory, what will happen? Let us say this memory address is xy, this is xx, this is xz. So in this memory, it will take A equals to 10. So, but these data types, no, these are immutable. Immutable means you cannot change this one.
Okay.
So again, if you are doing this A equals to 20, it is not going to do here only A equals to 20. This is not valid. What it will do, it will create the new object. New object means it will treat it as a separate statement, and on the other memory location it will create a equals to 20.
Okay.
Okay, so what it is proving that I mean you haven't changed the previous object, right?
Mm.
You haven't changed this one either. You have created the separate one. Python has created separate one.
Mm.
Okay, for example, person 1 is there.
Mm.
Okay, it is Lalit. Now what I want to change this name to Lalit 1.
Mm.
So I can't do that one.
Mm.
Okay. I can't do that Lalit 1.
Mm.
If I am doing like this, so what Python will do, it will create a new object.
Mm.
It will consume the extra memory and then it will rename that one Lalit 1.
Okay.
So it is not modifying the previous object. Instead, it is creating the new one.
Okay.
Yeah. So what does it mean? That you cannot change that one, right? For example, equals to 10. Okay.
Mm.
Now what I am
Mm.
doing, a equals to 20.
Mm. Mm.
So address of.
Mm.
If you want to see the address of that object, no, you have to give ID.
Oh, okay.
ID of A
Mm.
and then ID of A, address of A.
Mm.
See, both are different.
Okay.
It
Okay.
means this A and this A is different.
Mm-hmm.
It means you are not able to modify this one, right? First one.
Correct.
If you are able to modify this first one, you would have
Mm.
got the same address here for both of the
Mm.
A.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, this one here I have proved that
Mm.
you cannot change the integer, right? If you
Okay.
cannot change the object, it means that is immutable. You cannot change.
Okay.
So this property will hold for most of the data types,
Mm.
but the list is one of the data types which you can change.
Okay.
List is like mutable. You can change that one.
Mm.
So I will show that one like how you will see. For example, one of the function in list.
Mm.
That means add. You are adding that one. Okay.
Mm.
See, it is added, right?
Print list one dot append.
Yeah. Don't worry about this one.
Uh,
Like just one function you have to. I have to tell you.
uh,
Later on, we'll understand this one. I had to use this function to tell you that list can be changed.
okay.
Okay. So you understood this one. See, the last element is Lalit.
Yeah.
Let us see their address as well.
Mm.
This is before append and then after append.
Okay.
It should be same. See, address is same, right?
Yeah.
It's same object I have modified, right?
Print ID of list one. Okay.
Got it, no? See, for example, when I have taken list one,
Mm.
okay, whatever 0, 1, 2, like that.
Mm.
So what happened in the memory? 0, 1, 4, whatever it is, one address is there. In
Mm.
this address, it has created list 1.
Mm.
What is that? 0, 1, 2. Okay. And once I did list 1 dot append
Mm.
Lalit, because list is mutable in nature, you can change that one. So
Mm.
Python has not created another memory location. It has not created another object
Mm.
because you can change this one. So on the same memory location only, on the same object, it has
Mm.
added here one more element.
Okay.
That is the reason you are getting the same address here.
Wait. Print ID of list one. Print ID of list one. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't know. I did this one to show you that the list is mutable, and
Mm.
in detail I don't want to go.
Okay.
Thinking what else shall I tell you? Okay, one more function I will tell you. For example, uh, to one. I told you, no, indexing 0.
Yeah.
You can give range also,
Mm.
like 1 colon
Mm.
4. So
Oh,
what
okay.
it will do? 0 was the first element, right? So
Mm.
first means second element.
It will keep first one. It will give from second to four.
Yeah, from second element
To
to
fifth element.
no 4 it is written, no, so it will take till third.
Fifth element.
No, you
No,
have
it
to
will
do
it
minus
will
1.
skip. Okay. It will skip second and third.
No, see, first it will take, first
Ah.
means 0 1.
Ah.
4 means you have to do minus 1, so till third element.
Ah.
So 0 1 2 3.
Ah.
So it will print 2 3 4.
That's what I'm telling. It will take from 1 to 4. Okay, I got it.
So this is called slicing.
1
Same
to
is
4 means, bro. 1 to 4 means it will take from 2 to 5, right?
no. See, first number will take as it is. Second will take minus 1.
Oh, okay.
So it will take from 1 to 3.
Okay.
Okay, and you have to keep in mind that first element is 0.
I
When
got
I
it.
say 1 here, 1 means from here.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing is applicable for string also. Okay. Okay. See, same thing is applicable for string also. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is called slicing.
What is it? Is this called?
Slicing.
This is print name of 1 to 5. Okay. Means it will take 1 as 2 and 1, 2 to 3, 4 till 5 it will take. Correct, right?
For which one you are telling? String or a list?
Print name of 1 to 5. What is that?
Yeah. This is for this one, no?
Yeah. It will take first 1 as A, right?
Yeah, correct.
A to minus means it will take T. A to T. Alit it
Yeah.
will tell you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So many varieties are there. We'll cover those varieties in detail, once we'll
Mm.
study this string and list. The slicing actually was not initial level. It is not required. But as of now, you just remember this syntax. Okay, list will look like this.
Mm.
This is more than enough for you as for our current purpose.
Okay.
So, okay, list you understood, right?
Yeah.
After that list,
Mm.
another data type is dictionary.
Okay.
Dictionary, how it will look like? It will look like this.
And that is slicing, right? You told 1 colon 1 colon 5 something like that.
Yeah, slicing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need to recall now.
Yeah.
That is additional. I told you actually that much is not required for as of now.
Yeah.
So dictionary is like it will look like this. Okay.
Mm.
In between this colon, here one key, here value. For example,
Mm.
uh, it will
What is this? Dictionary.
yeah, dictionary.
Mm.
It will have key value pair.
Mm.
Like this is what it will look like, dictionary.
Mm.
Okay. For example, for your imagination, I will give one example. For example, one table is there. Okay. So here it is name Here city, here temperature. Okay, three are it. And here some values are there. Okay, A, B, C like that. City is like X, X, Y, Y, Z, Z. Temperature is like 30, 33, 34. Okay. So see, one variable is there. It is holding so many things, right? So you can consider this as a key, and then this you can consider this as a value.
Right, so key.
Okay.
What is
So
the key? What is the key?
key like can imagine it like a header, some heading kind of thing. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So as of now, just consider one value like this. So how it will look like? Name is like first one is L. Okay. Lalit, and then city is like XX, comma, another one is A, and then YY. Third person is C, city is ZZ. Okay. Means it will look like this. As of now, you just try to see the syntax,
Syntax.
how it will look like.
Syntax, okay.
Okay. And I think in the upcoming examples, no, like for the basics, the topics I am going to cover, on that one dictionary won't be required. List is the important one to cover a variety of example. No? So just as of now, this one is enough. The syntax is
Okay.
enough. Okay.
Okay.
We'll study in details once we are into data types only.
Okay.
Okay. List dictionary. After that, set is there. Okay. Set will also look like this only, but it doesn't have key value pair. Okay.
Okay.
It will hold value like this, 1, 2, 3, like this. So there
Okay.
is no pair kind of thing, so it is set.
Pair kind means difference between the next something.
Yeah, yeah. See in dictionary what it was? This key value pair, no? Like this. You will see this colon here. You will see this colon here.
Yeah.
So let us say if I am giving you anything, like A equals to this, A equals to 1. So what it is? Dictionary or a set?
1 second. A equals to 1. What is
No,
that?
no,
Colon, comma.
colon it is.
That is dictionary.
Dictionary, yeah. If I am giving you like this, so it is set, right?
Yeah, okay. That is string, no? You're writing in a string.
No, it is string,
Hmm.
but you have to see this one first.
Okay.
So you can say like that, A is a set and set is holding a string. You can say
String,
like that.
okay. String, okay, okay.
Okay, this is also a set, it is holding an integer.
Okay, okay. Got
Okay,
it, got it. Got it.
for example, in list, how we have done, no?
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, and then Lalit.
Hmm.
This is list, it is holding integer, 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 and then string.
String.
Okay. And then another one is tuple.
Hmm.
Okay, tuple will simply look like this, like this. What is this bracket? No. If you will see any data like 2 comma 3, if you are seeing this one, it means it is tuple.
Okay.
So most of the time, no, you will see this tuple inside the list mostly. For
Okay.
example, I have defined any list.
Hmm.
1 comma 2 comma 3, and you can see like this also 4 comma 5.
Hmm.
So how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Fourth element is one tuple which is holding two
Hmm.
integer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so
Tuple, what is the difference between tuple and set, yeah?
set is like this one
Flower bracket. Okay.
and tuple is like this.
Yeah, yeah. I got it.
Okay.
What, any difference? Can you tell us
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Now set is like We'll see in detail because
Yeah.
I will tell you very briefly. No, you will get more confused.
Okay.
Set is like it is mutable, and tuple is like immutable.
Oh, okay.
Depending on the when we'll see a lot of example, no, then that time we will understand.
Yeah.
Currently, this one is not required actually. Actually, only list I wanted to tell you, but because I told you list, so it's better to give the overview of other one also. For example, one, comma, two. This one. Tell me what it is, what data type it is.
1 second. This is list containing the tuple.
Correct. This is list holding the tuple.
Yeah.
Okay. So almost everything is done. One more thing I will tell you. Range I will tell you. Range, no. For example, I am writing range 10. So Python will take it as a range 0 comma 10. Okay. And it will calculate this sequence from 0 to 9.
What is
So
this
it will,
range?
yeah, range.
Okay.
RANGE.
Range.
So once you are giving this range, no, 0 to 10, so it will create one sequence, one object it will create, and that object will hold sequence from 0, 1, 2, like this till 9.
Okay.
So you can use this sequence. Where you will use, I will tell you later.
Okay.
For example, now you tell me if I am giving range 5 to 10. So what range it will, what sequence it will create?
It will create 4 to 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, not 4. It will create from 5 only.
Oh, okay. It is 0
6,
to 5.
7, 8,
Yeah.
9. Till 9 it will create.
Oh, okay. First number always.
Yes. So first number as it is.
Okay.
Last number -1.
Oh, okay. It applies here also. Like when we
Yeah.
apply the index of the slicing, in the slicing we
Correct.
apply. Okay.
For example, R equals to range 10. Okay. Now I want to print R. So what it will give, no? Actually, this is one of the data type. So it inside the object it will create the range from 0 to 9, right? So, but this if you are printing this R, no, it won't show you 0 to 9. It will show that object only. See, this is just
0
one
to
object.
Okay.
But if you want to see what is there in the R, what you have to do, or I, or I will mention element in this R. This is the syntax, okay? In the once we come into the flow control, that time I will tell you this for loop in detail.
Okay.
But this small thing I'm covering because this is required now.
Or element in R.
Element means anything you can give. Mostly you will see here as an I. Okay, now you will print that I. So what it will do, no, this for, what is this R? This is a kind of sequence, right?
Yeah, for one you mentioned, yeah, that is.
Yeah, I. Anything you can mention. This is like user dependent.
Means what is that? Okay, you told you will explain later, right? Okay.
No, you ask me here. I will try to.
Like you are mentioning for one.
No, this is
What is
not
that?
one. This is any variable.
Oh, any variable.
Yeah.
What is that? Element in R, for element in R.
Yeah, this is syntax actually. For example, for any number you can give, okay, and not name you can give I in sequence. Okay, this is the syntax. You have to give here sequence. In our case, what is that sequence? Range,
R.
right? Yeah. In our case, r equals to range 0 to 10. So either I can write 0 to 10, range 0 to 10, or I can write directly r, right?
R, correct.
For I in range 0 to 10, correct? And then you have to give here colon. And this is the syntax when you want to iterate each element here. Okay. So this range, no, this range. What is this range here actually? It is
0 to
0,
9.
1, like this till 9. So once you are doing this syntax now for I in range, so this I will point to one by one to this one. 0, then 1, then 2. So this I value will get changed. Okay. And this for actually a loop. This will repeat multiple times.
Okay.
So when I will printing I, so this loop means it will iterate. Like so many times it will execute. When
One
first
second.
time it will execute, so that time I will point to 0.
Okay.
So print I means it will print 0.
Okay.
And then immediately without you do anything, it will iterate run second time. When
Means
it
how
will
it will get to know it should run second time.
because it will complete this sequence from 0 to 9.
Okay.
Until it reach last limit, automatically it will keep on running. That is called loop.
Yeah, for loop. Okay.
Okay, it will keep on doing. Till what time? Until it reaches the last number of the sequence.
Okay.
So you have to remember this part as a sequence. See, this is the syntax, okay?
I got it.
Forget everything. You have to remember this thing. For
Okay.
I in sequence. The sequence can be anything.
Anything.
This,
You can give it as 10 also.
uh, no, see, 10 is an integer, right? That is not a sequence.
Okay. Okay.
But you can give list like 10, 20, 30. So this will become one sequence. No?
Okay.
Collection will become the sequence. So you sequence means in your mind it should come like some kind of collection.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
So I will give you. I will write down that example. Or I will I in range. This colon you have to give. Let us say uh, 1 colon 10. So this is the syntax. What was the sequence for I in sequence, right? This is the sequence, correct? So this sequence is nothing but 0 to 9. So
Okay.
this for loop will iterate for 0, then for 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 till 9. Okay. And for every iteration, I value will keep on changing.
Okay. Okay.
So what you have to remember? For loop syntax you have to remember.
Syntax you have to
For I in sequence.
Sequence.
When I
I
say
can be I can be anything, right? I you can give A
it's a
also.
variable, yeah, it's a variable name.
Hmm.
This is see once this sequence I'm writing in your mind, it should come like a collection.
Okay.
Okay, so that collection's individual element, no. So you have to give a name to that individual element, no. So that naming you are giving, this is nothing but a name. That's it. This is an identifier actually. Tomorrow I will tell you identifier. Just recall this one for I in sequence. Sequence is what? Collection. I is what? Naming of that individual element, correct?
I correct.
Okay. Now I will give you another example. I could have write this thing like this also. R equals to, and here I could have write R. You will get the same result. Okay. Now
Why we use that R? So we can use it somewhere like that.
no, just I wanted to explain to you that no need to write directly this one.
Yeah. Okay.
For example, this R, no, any string is there. Again, this is a collection, right?
Correct.
It's a kind of sequence. So you can iterate this one also. See, each element it will take. When it is iterating for first time, so I value was L. When it is iterating for second time, I value was A. When the for loop is iterating for third time, I value was L. And then you ask, no, how the for loop will come to know like till when it has to execute, till when it has to iterate. Until this collection is over, that's it.
Okay.
Automatically it will see the length from here.
Okay.
Okay. Now see list one equals to, this is also a collection, right?
Yeah.
Also collect one collection. Now tell me what output you will get here.
1 second. Lalit list is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay. For I in list 1. Yeah, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 directly, Lalit.
Yeah, correct. Because this is only one element, okay?
One element, yeah.
So you understand, no? This is sequence.
Yeah.
So whenever you are writing for I in, after in you have to give one sequence. Okay, that sequence means collection of anything. It can be collection of characters, so it will become string. Character word doesn't exist in the Python, okay? This is in the C.
Which one?
Character, I told you, character. Like word is a collection of character, no? Technically, when it comes to Python, no, we should not use the word character.
Okay.
Because in Python there is nothing called character. Only string is there.
Okay.
Okay, for example, Lalit. Okay, this is string, and this single letter is also string. But in C language, this was supposed to be character. CHAR. In C language. Okay, so collection of characters was string in C, but in Python, character is not there. Only string is there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you just remember this thing for this variable name in collection. On that collection, whatever the individual elements are there, no 0, 1, 2, whatever it is. So for every iteration, that I value will point to that particular one element. First iteration 0, then I. So I value will keep on changing for every iteration.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what about the for loop.
Okay.
Anyways, for loop I will tell again in control flow.
Yeah.
So today is just a brief about everything.
Yeah.
So that we can cover variety of examples. So it is already 9:30, no?
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we close or?
Yeah, we can close.
Because I want to tell some theory about the mutability or immutability.
Okay. Can you give me 5 minutes break?
No, we'll continue tomorrow. Actually, I think somebody came. My uncle, I think he
Okay.
came.